Dan Tubbs, Head of Global Emerging Markets at Mirabaud. Hello, welcome.
Hi. Thanks very much.
Here at FundForum International this year, they're looking very much at future trends and emerging markets, and that's your area of expertise, isn't it?
Right. Yes, no, indeed. I mean, emerging markets is basically where a lot of the future growth is coming from. So it's a very interesting place to be investing and talking about here today.
What do you think you'll hope to see come out of this conference, and what do you hope to impart and take away, if you like?
Right. Well, I mean, sentiment in emerging markets always swings from one extreme to the other, and sentiment at the moment certainly is very negative on emerging markets. So I hope at this conference investors will get a sense that yes, there are risks to investing in emerging markets, but there are also tremendous opportunities.
And this is a great opportunity to do that because there's something like 40 countries represented here, so you should have quite a unique insight from a lot of people.
Right, yes. Well, one of the advantages of the forum is the ability to interact with the investors during the coffee breaks and lunch and so on, and to share thoughts and ideas and information. So it's a great opportunity.
The forum likes to think it directs those conversations for you a bit as well. Do you find that? Do you get to meet the people you really want to meet?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, there are a lot of coffee breaks, and from speaking to my fellow panelists and speakers, there's a great opportunity to meet people, both formally and informally, so it's a good opportunity. In
the emerging markets area, there has been a problem across the board in asset management, if you like, with reputation. How do you get to those markets and say, this is what we're about and we're looking to the future properly, and it's a well-regulated business?
Right. Well, I mean, it's a good question. I mean, from our perspective, what we do is we invest as long-term investors in markets, and specifically in companies which we deem to be good quality. And so the way we achieve that is by doing thorough due diligence. So that means visiting these countries on a regular basis, meeting the management of the companies, and gaining as much insight and confidence as possible that the money that we're investing on behalf of our clients is properly invested.
And are these countries looking quite long term now? Are you able to have that influence?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, the countries that we're investing in, one of the things that we look for is for strong reform, positive reform coming from the highest level, so coming from the governments. So when countries can demonstrate that they can push through economic reform that is beneficial to the citizens and to the companies working in that environment, then that's a positive, and that's certainly something that we like to see.
And is that a message you hope gets across at this conference, say when you meet people you could collaborate with, that this is something that's being done very responsibly and properly, if you like?
Right, yeah, no, absolutely, because ultimately it's our view that companies that have high ethical standards will get rewarded for that, and that should be reflected in their share price over the longer term.
Dan, thanks very much.
Thanks for your time.